am going to show you an NBA player, and I want you to tell me from 1 to 10 how much pressure is on their shoulders this season.
Okay.
So where they are in their career, what their team needs for them, the expectations of the team themselves, how much pressure is on this individual. First off, Victor Wembanyama.
10 out of 10.
10?
Yeah, 10 for sure, because De'Aaron Fox is going to be out. People are already crowning you as the next guy in the league. We've been doing it for the next 2 years.
Donovan says you might become a legend this year.
Yeah.
This Blazer.
For sure. You are 100%. You have a lot of pressure.
But
I'm not
you
going to
don't
say the most
understand.
pressure in the league, but you have a lot of pressure.
This is my sunshine, so I will make all the excuses possible. So for me personally, there's not a lot of pressure. But you are right. The Wemby is gonna take the next step and be. I mean, ESPN put him as a top 5 player at the end of this next year.
You better make the playoffs.
You have to.
So I'll say 6 out of 10. You need to make the playoffs.
Bare minimum, play in.
Yeah, but you don't got to be an amazing team. You have to stay healthy and make the playoffs at the minimum. Live up to the standards you're given. 6 or 7 out of 10.
It's hard to make the playoffs when you have the lack of spacing that he has on his team. De'Aaron Fox is not going to be there. Dylan Harper has to be super productive day one now. Stephon Castle is going to be the lead
Dylan
guard.
Harper's also going to miss start of the season potentially. They're both hurt.
Yeah. However, it's okay. So the Mavericks made the play-in at 39 and 43 last year.
Yeah, there's always injuries.
You can get to the play-in being sub 500, but you just have to be in that conversation.
Yeah. Be in the conversation for the playoffs. If you don't make it and you lose out by a game, that's fine. Just don't be a bottom feeder team again.
Yeah.
That's completely okay. Next up, Paolo Banchero.
This is like 9 out of 10.
This is as high as it could be, honestly, without it being a 10 out of 10. Just because there's other problems with the team, but he's kind of the answer for a lot of the problems of the team. You have to make up for a lot of issues the roster has.
They just gave him a humongous contract extension, believing that he is that guy. You are getting paid like you were a top 10 player. They gave you a shooter. They also gave you another vet shooter in Tyus Jones as well.
Vet shooter and Tyus Jones?
Yeah, Tyus Jones is a good shooter.
Tyus
What
Jones.
the fuck? Who's
saying
ever
that shooter.
described him that way?
He's a good shooter.
He's not. He's a fine shooter.
Good and
Tyus?
fine. What's the difference?
I mean, like, he might hit an open 3, but he's not moving the needle for your spacing.
It's Tyus Jones
for
and Kyle
them.
Korver.
He's moving the needle.
What are we talking about?
Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones is a good shooter, man. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you've been billed to be the next superstar. It's about time you have to become that. You have to let the production, the efficiency match, because Franz Wagner's 3-point shot isn't coming around anytime soon. The spacing is not going to be perfect. The offense will be perfect. You got to lift a lot of heavy. You got to do a lot of heavy lifting yourself.
Yeah, man, just figure it out.
Low key,
Like this,
get it out the mud. That's all you got to do.
That's hard to
it's
do.
about time. Like, and we were talking about it earlier. You can't just say, "Oh, spacing is the problem," and that means that you suck. Not everybody has the 100% most ideal situation in every single team that they play on. And guess what? I've seen other people. I've seen Kevin Durant score 27 in a cave. In a cave. I need you to be able to score, Paolo.
Yes. The roster is flawed. Your co-star isn't the best fit with you. And you know, guess what? Tough. That's what the money's for. That's what they paid you
Exactly.
for. You got to get it out the mud.
Score 25.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Oh, man.
That's really the situation they're in. Like, all they can ask for him is to figure it out and be the needle mover that makes everything easier.
Just lock in.
Literally, he has to lock in.
Yeah.
Bro.
Unironically, he must lock in.
It's that simple, dude. Too many words. Just lock in.
Why aren't you already locked in is the question.
Yeah.
That's a
Sometimes-
damn good question.
Sometimes the game is simple.
Yeah. Fuck a hard 75. Do a hard 230.
Hard 82.
Yeah.
Hard 82 games.
Do you know how many players' lives would be fixed if they just locked in and got buckets?
So simple, bro.
Fuck nuance lock in. Luka Doncic.
10. Another
He's
10.
good though, because he already locked in. He locked in during the summer. Now he just has to
Maintain.
Exactly. Maintain.
Yeah.
Stay locked in.
How much pressure is on a team that doesn't really have championship expectations? I don't know.
Well, it's a lot when everybody's calling you a fat slob for 7 months. Like you do have to come out here and shut everybody up and be like, no, like I can still play
But
basketball.
that's not 10 out of 10, though. That's like a 7 out of 10, I guess. Just like get back to the level you're at before. And
Eight out of 10 because he's in LA.
Yeah, he's in LA. You got, again, a contract extension. You got your chain snatched by Shai. You have no MVPs. Someone here don't think you're a fucking legend. Prove that you're top 30 all time.
No rings, no MVP.
Yeah.
Beard grown.
Exactly. Beard grove.
no made it?
Your coach is out here talking to robots every day. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. just to feel something.
Oh yeah, I gotta really go, man. That's funny.
Yeah, I'll go 7.5 out of 10. He has to lock in, but we know he can. It's not championship or bust. It's just have a good Luka season.
Yeah.
Next up, Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know. It could be 0 or 10. I don't know because he's good for life. What do
He
you
did
mean?
already. Well, he said he's like, man, they still owe me.
He said that invoice can't hit yet. What the fuck?
Are you complicit in a criminal act to reroute funds in a legal manner? What funds? I ain't got it. Where's the check though?
You said
Oh my goodness. I mean, like on the court,
There is a lot of media pressure though. Like it's gonna be a story all year. That's gonna be annoying. It's low key a decent amount of pressure. That's nothing to do with basketball.
he doesn't care.
what is he gonna do about it? What do you have to do about it? Yeah.
This is like, and listen, Kawhi has the perfect solution to pressure, which is like, I just don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
Exactly. All the blood is on Steve Ballmer's hands. He has nothing to do with this.
He's so locked in, he doesn't care. He's the opposite of Paolo. He's just immediately locked in. All the noise literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. What are they gonna do? Ban him from the NBA? He might care if that happened.
He might be happy.
Maybe.
He's the first player that I literally believe doesn't care about the outside noise. Everybody else who says that is a goddamn liar. I fully believe him.
Yeah. When people, and like, he might not have internet in the summer.
He don't got internet. Karl-Anthony Towns. After the playoffs last year, where some of the weaknesses came out with the good and the bad, what's the pressure rate when they are like the best team in the East after all the injuries?
To start the year, I think like 3 out of 10, because I think a lot of the issues that people said were like, oh, that's Tibbs' fault, and then so now like Mike Brown kind of has to prove that. But whatever, I don't know. But like as we get later into the season and we start getting into playoff time, you're still out here fouling, you still can't defend. Then it's like, all right, that was cute last year. Like, this is our chance to win a chip.
Tatum's gone, Tyrese dead. We better win this year. If you can't defend a pick and roll from Cade and Jalen Duren, oh, you're fired.
Yeah, they went ahead and got more debt. They went ahead and got a new coach. They went ahead and switching up their play style. Like, there's no other room for excuses.
Yeah. So 0 out of 10 for the regular season, 12 out of 10 for the playoffs. 100 out of 10 for the playoffs.
That's the only ring you're gonna get. Hope you know that. Oh, you got 2. Never mind.
Stupid.
There you man.
Zion Williamson.
12 out of 10.
Oh, for sure.
He can handle more pressure now that he's skinny, though. It's lighter on his bones. He can
That's
deal
what I'm
with
saying. A lot of pressure has been lifted. So
That is true. That is true. Still, 11 out of 10.
You know what? Yeah, 11 out of 10, because the fact that you got skinny, now I believe you can stay healthy. So now you better ball out, because now I'm no longer going to say, oh, his body just can't deal with it. I guess it makes sense he gets hurt. It's unfortunate. Now you're in shape. Your limbs can handle it. Now it's time to lock in.
yeah, this is 11 out of 10. There's no more excuses at this
What if he
point.
just got skinny just so he can get paid and like meet that weight threshold in his contract?
Well, good for you. Locked
Successful
in.
contract. There we go. Good art of the deal. It worked out for everybody.
Once again, the theme of pressure is just locking in.
Mm-hmm. And he's super locked in right now. Can you maintain that for the whole season?
Can you stay locked in?
That's the question. There's no reason not to be a top 10 player. A lot of pressure.
Hey, oh yeah, we don't have your pick. Someone else has their pick, I believe, this year.
No, the Hawks have it.
No, the Hawks have the Pelicans pick. I mean, the Bucks pick.
No,
They have the Bucks pick through the Drew Holiday trade.
No, they traded you their unprotected pick from themselves. I'm pretty sure they traded the Pelicans for their own unprotected pick to move up.
I'm not sure.
We have the Milwaukee Bucks pick, I believe.
I'm pretty sure that was the whole talking point.
Either way,
he needs to lock the fucking
him,
regardless.
right? He needs to lock in. Joe Dumars needs to lock in.
Yeah.
Everybody in New Orleans needs to lock in. Because if Zion Williamson does not come out here and play 50 to 55 games and looks the same way that he did 2 years ago, we're gonna have problems.
They might have traded you the pick that already has the swap built in, so it's the best of Bucks or Pelicans. But I'm pretty sure if they get the number 1 pick, it'll be a Hawks pick.
Ooh, so ATL will receive the more favorable of Milwaukee's 2026 and New Orleans Pelicans 2026 pick.
Exactly. So the Hawks have your pick. You better lock in.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, because if he doesn't lock in and he doesn't play, no help is on the way.
Nope, none at all. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
0.
Like 0. I mean, for the haters, I guess, like maybe 5, but honestly, he
Fuck
has
them.
nothing to really worry about.
Their
Like, you're
brains don't
cemented.
work. We don't care about the hitters anymore.
Yeah, you're cemented in NBA history. Just
I
have
guess,
a
like-
long NBA career.
Yeah, I guess like three out of 10.
Pressure to go back to back, maintain.
There's not even pressure to go back to back, but let's follow up the championship year without it looking like the Thunder built up to just like one great season and you're never gonna be there again. If you are actually in these conversations with Jokic, you have this team. Let me see you make a run at actually being like, this is my league. I'm at the peak of my powers. I'm doing all of that. So like, I'm not gonna look at Shai if they don't win and be like, oh, he was a fraud last year with a fluke, any of that. But it would be nice to have this run of him being at the top of the league continue.
Yeah, make this your era.
Yeah.
And they're
Prove it.
well poised to do that.
Prove it.
Yeah, continue to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Trae Young. People were saying this is the best roster he's ever had. They have all the archetypes of players they need around him.
10 out of 10 for sure. Like, you want a contract extension, you didn't get that because smartly enough our GM like wants to see you prove that you are the guy. We brought in all the necessary tools and pieces that every Hawks fan, every smart NBA analysis said, like, you need to build, if you want to build around a small player, length, defense, spacing. We finally have all that. We could say confidently for the first time since 2021 they're all ideal too.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, we can squarely put it on your shoulders as the guy stirring the drink. Maybe you just aren't good enough to be a good engine if you can't win with this team.
Yeah, I agree. 10 for sure.
10 out of 10.
Have to have a big year.
Jaylen Brown. He's
0.
the man on the Celtics.
0 out of 10.
He's living his life, man.
But he's liked so many tweets over the years about what he could do if he had his own team. What if he comes out here and he's insanely inefficient and can't do it? That'd be kind of funny.
Nobody's gonna care. Nobody. Jaylen Brown.
Dude, I promise you he'll get slandered. If he comes out here and he averages 22 on shit efficiency, he will get slandered by NBA Twitter. That's like, I told you can't be a one option.
Yeah.
He'll get cooked. I promise you.
But it's no pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I
to each their own if you care about being cooked or not.
He already has the money. Tatum is gonna be back next year. He's like, listen, I'm just gonna hold it down, and that's it. There's nothing for him to prove.
Yeah, he's not playing meaningful basketball games. It's just out there. It's a filler arc.
You can miss the playoffs or you can make it to the second round of the playoffs. No one gives a damn. That doesn't change how we talk about you. You're just collecting your checks.
And that's what's nice. Jaylen Brown has never had pressure on him. Even when Jason Tatum was there and they were trying to win games, it never fell on his shoulders. It still won't.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum or no Tatum, nobody cares about Jaylen Brown's win or loss.
Yeah.
He's just dope. People
should care if they genuinely think that Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum, but no one really thinks that. That's just more so Tatum hate, bringing him down rather than like bringing Jaylen Brown up.
Hey, what if they're somehow they're really good still? Because like Anthony Simons works out and Pritchard levels up and Derek White levels up and Nemias Queta is like a above average starting center. And what if like the 2 seed?
Missoula's like the coach of the year for the next 5 years.
What if they're like the 2 or 3 seed?
3 seed?
Whatever. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but like imagine that happens and they're still really, really good.
You said they're gonna be the best team in the league?
Who will be their starting center?
Nemias Queta.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla, coach of the decade, if that's the case.
But if that happens and Joe Mazzulla is coach of the year, dude, the discourse that people are gonna have about Brown being a better one option than Tatum.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's also like not that crazy. If you tell me the system is just that good,
I actually think it's massively crazy.
No, I mean it is surprising. But again, with the state of the Eastern Conference, if it's just like Cavs, Knicks, and then them because their system is that good and the 3-point shooting stuff maintains, and Jaylen Brown can't be one option, they could be the surprise 3 seed in the weak ass Eastern Conference. I don't think it's gonna happen. But it'll be discourse hilarious.
If they come into this year and they no longer have Drew Holiday, Luke Kornet, Al Horford, Kristaps Porzingis, or Jason Tatum, and they are the 3 seed, like you said, Missoula coach of the decade.
I'm gonna do a predictions episode. I'm gonna put them like goddamn 7. I'm not gonna predict it, but it's possible.
I don't think it's possible.
Anything's possible.
I think it's possible. With how the East is, it's possible.
It's a mathematic possibility.
Yeah.
With that type of 3-point variance, like I don't know, in a weak conference, crazier seeding things have happened that we didn't see coming.
Like what?
Don't ask. I don't know. Nobody thought OKC was going to be the 1 seed a couple years ago. That was surprising. But granted, those are young players that became stars. That's not really here. Maybe Sam Hauser and Nemias Queta are surprise stars. Or Simons works really well with Joe Mazzulla, and that's a big difference. Again, I will not predict it, but just know it's possible.
It's possible. I'm not ruling it out. You can't.
Giannis.
0 out of 10.
Really?
Maybe pressure in your household in terms of like which city you want to live in next.
I don't
That's
know.
a lot of pressure. That's hard moving across the country.
No, there's pressure on him to make a decision because he keeps talking about I want to win championships, and if they come out and the team isn't good, and despite him playing well, there'll be pressure to be like, all right, man, well, stand on that. Do you want to win or do you love Milwaukee? Make a choice. Otherwise, you better go out there and win some games and prove that you're right to stay here.
I don't think there's any pressure.
Really,
there is this pressure to be honest. That's it.
No, even outside of that,
you think people are over it.
He's gone back and forth for the last couple of years, saying I want to like be somewhere where we could win a championship, and then saying, oh, I love Milwaukee. He's told the line for so long. People are kind of just, what it is. The team is not in a state where you can win a championship, so that's out the window. All he has to do is just show up and just be honest, and everything's fine.
Okay, so you think people are done pretending that he's actually going to leave? They're just fine.
Yeah, like if he leaves, if Giannis ends up asking for a trade. Nobody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like he's hanging us out to dry. He got him a championship. Damian Lillard popped his Achilles, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. LaMelo Ball,
dude.
He said on media day he doesn't feel pressure.
He's insane. I don't know what world he lives in, bro.
When we talk about locking in,
he's the least locked in NBA star I've ever seen.
Whoa, he's locked in the tattoo shop. 100%.
Okay. He's locked into the GTA create a player menus.
Absolutely.
You sounded so much like a father in that sentence.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Stop locking into them cars and those apps.
I see you can memorize the lyrics to that song, but you can't memorize your homework. You don't know that math problem.
I see you remember how to make it to the club, not to make it to the court every night.
Memorize your books, not your friends. That's what my dad would say. friend.
Yeah, but I think if this team once again wins 15 games, I don't know how they can go through another summer of believing that they should build around LaMelo. They have to make some type of improvement this year.
But he's also like, yo, I already got paid. Like I'm chilling.
He doesn't care until next year he's living in Washington. He's like, damn, I got money. Then he'll care. Then I'm about to lock in.
Send his ass to.
He would love to be in DC over Charlotte.
All right, Utah.
Send him to Utah. Exactly.
You think Danny Ainge wants to deal with this?
I think Danny Ainge.
Why wouldn't he? He's a perfect team commander. Hell yeah.
I think Danny Ainge has beggars can't be choosers.
At a certain point, Danny Ainge
send him to Sacramento. There we go. How about that? Perfect fit.
That's actually
no one will carry. Get no,
you can't do that. You
games.
Can't send him back to Cali.
Why? That's home.
Exactly. Too wild.
He'll have the arena packed the fuck out. Perfect candidate. Honestly.
Nah.
Hey, I think I may have been cooking, man. That's one of my agendas.
Him in Sacramento.
No, listen,
so much
Loki good work.
I could completely imagine that, and it would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Him and Sabonis. Oh my god.
Ooh, man.
Trade him for Sabonis. Him and Zach LaVine.
Oh god.
That's real. Put butts in seats hoops.
You just ruined my day.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I mean, there's a ton of pressure on LaMelo. Like he has to prove that he is worth building around.
It's like him and Zion. They're like in
Keegan Murray would be so mad.
Why?
He has to do everything still.
What do you mean? No one has expectations for Keegan Murray anymore.
Keegan Murray just in the locker room, just reading books, and LaMelo comes in with just like a
boombox, just blasting music.
Why do you assume Keegan Murray's some well-read upperclassman?
He plays like that. That's why. Nothing too special about his game. Just
because he's defense. Like mad calm.
He's a dignified gentleman.
He's just mad calm.
Yeah.
What if he's also like ignorant as hell?
Nah, he does a good job of keeping it within.
Okay. Devin Booker.
What if Keegan Murray just...
What if he's just wild? What if he's in the streets?
What if he's just reading smut?
What if he's a wine mom?
Look at his Instagram, man.
On book talk.
What guy are you, Keegan Murray?
Reading straight.
Just straight smut.
How much pressure is on Devin Booker?
Nah, Keegan Murray's already dude.
No pressure at all. When you have
true 0 out of 10.
Yeah, when you have one of the dumbest owners in the NBA, everything can be blamed on him.
He has a lot of pressure to find happiness again.
To enjoy his job.
Yeah, exactly.
To find a way to live with Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
A lot of pressure to just try to figure out how you can make this work.
And you know what? He has a nice house.
So I'm saying, bro, just go on the drive.
A lot of cool cars. You're right.
Clear your
Good
mind.
life. That's the last one.